Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So we've got a bit of a green exhaustion bar in my view yesterday, and you can see it's this massive big green bar, and basically just sort of starting to fizzle out in this zone. Now, these two levels here are actually monthly resistance areas as well. So top end is 099389 and this one here is 098712. So those are the two you need to be paying attention to. Oscillators not really giving us anything just yet, but that is the top of the megaphone. So I would be very reluctant to be looking for longs at the moment. We brought breaking through this resistance area here. That's a different ball game completely. So for me at the moment, there you can see pretty much consolidated in amongst moving averages. Then the US Open, we rallied. I think it basically linked to some of the earnings, of the bank earnings that came out, which was pretty good. So I suppose we should be riding this trend, and you should be looking for opportunities to buy. The closest one I can see at the moment is around here. So 098097. So pull back onto here, gives you an opportunity to buy. Just pay attention to your price action, and then you're looking for 098712. I suspect we are going to trend along this the top of this megaphone formation today as well. We've got a couple more earnings coming out, but I think it's just a short little rally, just allowing the bears to gather a couple more entries again. So I'm a little bit cautious of chasing longs. So if you're going to chase longs, keep your stops really tight. But that's probably the only logical move that we have at the moment. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, and there's still no stopping this pair. We have gone sideways, then up, and now we've got an inside bar. I'm very, very reluctant to be chasing shorts when the oscillators are like this, and we haven't had a decent pullback. So there's nothing. I suppose there is one opportunity, which is down here. But if we start looking at the hour, you are going to see a very different picture. So we still have this gap here. There is our closest fractal at the moment, and yesterday was just pretty much a continuation of this channel. Now this is typical price action. I'll explain it now. So you have consolidation here, then you have a sharp rise to the upside, and then you get into a channel and you sort of just muck around in the channel as they nobody really knows what's going on, but they want to be trading with the trend, so they gradually just keep push the price up. Start dropping below this kind of area here, then you need to watch out below. So if you look at Euro USD, that's lining up quite nicely, so I'd be very reluctant chasing any form of long here. Break of 148.672 and a retest of that area would give you an opportunity to chase the gap, but bear in mind, even a pullback down to here still theoretically in the uptrend, and that's at 147.675. So I'm very reluctant chasing this pair. I'd rather look at Euro USD at the moment. Moving on to British Pound Japanese Yen. Almost a breakaway gap. I still believe we want to be trading long off the retest. Look at our oscillators. No reason to be jumping in up here. Looks like a bit of a flag forming, so very possible that this turns out to be a flag, and you can see there it is there. If I just use the channel tool, there it is there. We've got a break, so you're looking for a retest. Problem for me is there's nothing really to retest apart from that area there. So 169 is probably the first area. Look at the oscillators crossed over. Very possible, and then you've got a nice tight stop loss just below, well, 500 point stop loss just below the current low of the day, and you're looking for a continuation up, probably equal to yesterday's move. So pound is definitely strengthening with all the noise in the UK at the moment. Any pullback, deeper pullback, would also offer an opportunity, which is 167.202 and this gap. But I suspect this flag is going to play out, probably well worth just drilling down to a 15-minute chart here and paying very close attention to what's going on. You can see there looked like a flat bottom triangle, and then we've broken to the upside again. So any pullback here, just going to adjust this like that. So you can see there's the 1, which lines up with this area, and then if I just do that, then it lines up with that area there. So yeah, well worth paying attention to this opportunity to buy into this again for another leg higher, and that leg higher could very well be around 3,800 points, another 3% move. Moving on to Euro British Pound, and you can see big up, big down, big confusion here. Got a crossover now of the moving averages below the 155, could very well be a trend reversal, and we also have a head and shoulders here. So there's our left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. So very possible that we have a reversal here, and what we're looking for is any sort of price action that we can sell off, and unfortunately there isn't anything. Oscillators group to the upside, so the closest thing I can see is this area here, so 086537. So we want to see a sort of a solid close below, then a pullback into here. What may actually work out for you is London breakout strategy. First 8 1-hour bars, 7 or 8, depends which way you want to play it. Both of them always work out. But what you're looking for is put a line on the top, put a line on the bottom, that's your range, and then you're looking for a move equal to the height of the range. So it should be about a 350 point move once you get a 15-minute break either way. I suspect go with a trend, that's what I'd be looking for. Might surprise us and come up to close a gap, because you can see big down, big up. So very possible that we close a gap or drop here, come back and test this area, turn this, flip this into resistance, and then move to the downside. So those are the two levels I'd be paying attention to on this pair. So it's 086965 and 086537. Anyway, that's kind of my view this morning on Forex. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.